Hey, travel family! Welcome back to Travel with Damal Consult, the channel where we make the world smaller, your wallet happier, and your dreams bigger. Now imagine this, waking up in a bamboo bungalow on a Thai island, sipping your morning coffee as the sun rises over the ocean, and you haven't spent a single dollar on your flight, your room, or even your breakfast. Sounds impossible? Well, in 2025, traveling for free, or close to it, is not just for the lucky few. There are real practical ways you can explore the world without spending a dime, and I'm breaking them all down for you today. We're talking free flights, free accommodation, free tours, even free meals, and the best part is, you don't have to sell your soul, max your credit card, or live off instant noodles for a year. Stick around till the end, because I'll also share a secret combination of 2 hacks that can give you months of free travel every single year. And before we take off, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with that friend who's always saying, "I wish I could travel, but I can't afford it." Trust me, by the end, they won't have that excuse anymore. Let's start with the big one, flights. Usually the most expensive part of any trip, but in 2025, there are 4 main ways to get flights for free. First up, travel hacking with points and miles. This is where you use credit card sign-up bonuses and loyalty programs to rack up enough points for free flights. For example, in Canada, cards like the American Express Aeroplan or CIBC Aventura regularly give welcome bonuses worth enough for a round trip to Europe or Asia. The trick is simple. Sign up when bonuses are high, hit the minimum spend in 3 months using your regular bills, not overspending, and transfer points to airlines with the best redemption rates. Bonus tip, book off-peak dates. Sometimes a Tokyo flight costs 50,000 points in summer but only 35,000 in early spring. And here's a cultural bonus. Even if your flight is free, always learn a few phrases in the local language before you arrive. It opens doors and gets you warmer welcomes. Second, airline mistake fares. Sometimes airlines or booking systems publish crazy cheap prices by accident. We're talking Toronto to Bali for $200 return. Combine that with points or vouchers and it's free or nearly free. Set alerts on sites like Secret Flying or use Google Flights Explore tool. In 2025 these fares vanish within hours, so always be ready to book. My budget tip, keep a little flight fund of $100, $200 in your bank account just for emergencies like these, that way when a crazy deal pops up you can grab it instantly. Third, volunteer for flight vouchers. At the airport, airlines sometimes overbook flights. If they ask for volunteers to take the next flight, they often give you vouchers worth hundreds. Stack 2 or 3 of these in a year, and you've got free flights to multiple countries. And finally, look out for companion passes and promotions. Some airlines give a companion pass, meaning your travel partner flies free when you buy 1 ticket. WestJet and Southwest often do this. Pair it with points for your own ticket, and both of you fly for free. Now flights are one thing, but sleeping for free? That's where the real savings happen. My first favorite is house sitting and pet sitting. Websites like Trusted House Sitters let you stay in beautiful homes worldwide in exchange for watching pets or plants. I once met a Canadian couple who spent 3 months in Tuscany living in a villa, paying nothing, just walking a golden retriever twice a day. The key here is to create a strong profile with references and photos so hosts know you're trustworthy. Next is couch surfing and hospitality exchanges. Couchsurfing isn't as big as it was a decade ago, but it's still an amazing way to connect if you find verified, reviewed hosts. And remember, don't treat it like a free hotel. Offer to cook, share stories, or bring a small gift from home. Work exchanges are another powerful option. Programs like Workaway or Woof let you work a few hours a day in exchange for a room and meals. In 2025, these have expanded to include things like social media help, language tutoring, and even photography gigs. You could teach English in Japan for 2 hours a day and have the rest of the time to explore. And here's a sneaky one. Overnight trains or buses. If you're traveling between cities, take an overnight service. It's your transport and accommodation in one. I've done this from Bangkok to Chiang Mai for $20, but in some countries with points or passes, it's free. Of course, we can't forget free food and tours. One way is volunteering at festivals. Many cultural festivals offer free meals and sometimes even accommodation to volunteers. For example, at the Lantern Festival in Taiwan, helpers get free traditional food while assisting with lantern-making workshops. Another option is hostel breakfasts and community kitchens. Even if you're not staying there, some hostels allow outside guests to join their free breakfasts or cooking classes if you sign up. And then, there are free walking tours. Most big cities now have them, technically tip-based. But if you're tight on cash, you can still join, learn a ton, and tip what you can afford. Now here's where 2025 gets interesting. Some countries are experimenting with digital nomad residencies, programs that give you free or subsidized stays to attract remote workers. Georgia, Estonia, and parts of Thailand have been offering free co-working space, accommodation, or food stipends if you commit to staying a certain number of months. And here's a cultural note. When you get something free in another country, show gratitude. Post about it, share your experience, and give back however you can. And as promised, here's my golden formula. Combine credit card points for free flights with a work exchange for free accommodation and meals. Do one international trip like this in spring and another in autumn, and you can live abroad for 3-6 months a year with almost no expenses, all while meeting people, learning languages, and experiencing the world like a local. So there you have it. In 2025, traveling for free isn't a fantasy, it's a strategy. If you put in a little planning, use these hacks, and stay open to adventure, you can see the world without draining your savings. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these tips are you trying first? Drop it in the comments, because I read every single one. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your travel crew. The more people know about these hacks, the more friends you'll have to meet up with around the world. This is Damal from Travel with Damal Consult, wishing you safe travels, endless sunsets, and $0 price tags. See you in the next one.